Hello everybody, welcome back to another race recap. I raced Barrelman Long Course Triathlon this past weekend. It is now Tuesday and I reflected a lot on the race and what went down, and I'm just gonna fill you guys in. Good morning, it's race day. Good morning, everybody. It's race day. I am getting nervous and excited. We're 22 minutes away. Luckily, we were able to sleep in our own beds last night, which is nice. It's kind of a luxury I'm not used to. Had a pretty decent sleep, got 7 hours, and feeling good this morning. I'm starting to feel the nerves creeping in, and I'm struggling to get my electrolyte drink down. I'm feeling like a little bit nauseous, but I'm trying to just eat and drink anyway. And no big deal. My watch just switched from productive to peaking for the first time this year. And of course, Garmin means nothing, but also Garmin is life. So.
Your life.
Spencer thinks it's stupid, but hey, if it's telling me I'm peaking on race day, like it literally switched this morning to peaking, I'm gonna listen to it and take that confidence from my watch. I raced in the elite field, so we got a really good spot in transition, and I was beside some of my fellow competitors who I know and I'm friends with and who are really, really good athletes. So I knew that the competition was going to be really, really tough. It was a beautiful, calm morning, so the water was perfectly flat. The Welland International Flat Water Center is like, it's pretty much an open water swimming pool. It's super flat, super calm, easy to sight. It's just one big rectangle. So in general, the actual swim itself was very, very easy to navigate, easy to sight, but that made it so that the effort that people were going at was a lot more than what I was prepared to do, I think. So I started in the very first wave with the pro women and the pro men. We all started, we had a big in-water start.
3, 2, 1. And we are underway with the 2025 Barrelman Triathlon. Our elites pulling away.
And I kind of got into, I think, the second or third pack. Swam with them until maybe the first or second buoy, and then I kind of lost the feet of the people in front of me and ended up swimming alone for like 2/3 of the swim. And this was a grind, but I overall felt like my breathing was controlled. But once again, I was alone, which was kind of annoying because I really wanted to be in that draft pack. Then 2 super swimmers went by me. They actually started a minute behind me, and I latched onto them and finished off the swim with them, drafting them. And I came out of the water as the second place female. 30 minutes and 33 seconds was my time, I believe. And it was a 2K, well, technically 2,075 meter swim. So it was definitely over, which I didn't know at the time. So when I came out of the water and I looked at my watch and I saw 30 minutes, I was like, oh my gosh, for me, that's not the best swim. But what I didn't realize is that it was an over distance swim and it was a little long. So that was actually an amazing time for me. Sprinted up the stairs of transition. I felt amazing. Like I literally went from horizontal to vertical and sprinted, and I felt fine, which is crazy because usually I feel a little bit woozy coming out of the water. My theory is that because it wasn't very wavy, I wasn't as like jostled, and so I was able to do that transition a lot better than normal. Got onto the bike and felt great immediately, which is always really nice. I think within the first like 5 minutes of the bike, I can usually tell whether or not I'm ready to push or whether I need a little bit more time to warm up. This particular course is really fun for racing because you do 2.5 loops on the highway, so you can see your competitors. It was a fun course. It was incredibly flat. It was only 30 meters of elevation over 90K. And unfortunately, thought I perfected my bike, but I really messed up. And I only drank about 500 mils of fluid. I had enough carbs, but I did not drink enough water. And because of that, suffered for it on the run and regretted that very deeply. And I'm frustrated with myself because I feel like I've done enough of these to know better.
Good job, babe. So you're about 5 to 6 minutes back. You're doing good. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot one, babe. Stay hydrated. Yep, they'll get loosened up on that run, don't you worry. Love you, beautiful. Doing great, babe. Let's go, you got this.
But within 5 kilometers of the run, I was cramping severely again.
Okay.
Irina gave me a salt pill.
Okay, that was nice of her.
I'm just gonna finish. I don't know.
All right, keep your head in it. You got it.
I physically felt horrible, but my mental also shifted. I started to feel pretty negative, I'm not gonna lie. It was probably one of the worst races I've had in terms of mindset. Usually my mindset is pretty solid and I can like suffer through it and get things done. This is the first race where I actually seriously considered DNFing. So I ended up starting to get passed by people, and that's really tough mentally, especially I've worked so hard for my run to be better, and running, as you guys all know, is my weakest to begin with. I was asking myself, do I really want to DNF? And the only reason why I wanted to DNF was my ego of being like, well, if I'm not going to get third, then I might as well not finish. But I think that that's a really dangerous mindset to get myself into, because ultimately, you know, it's not about where I finish, it's about how I finish. And I don't want to not finish because of my ego. I think that taught me a lot about what kind of mindset I need to bring into my racing, because I can be overly competitive and overly hard on myself. And I think it's, you know, if it's not my day, it's not my day. I know what I need to do differently.
Good work, all the way through.
Up to the finish line. Erin Christel, I believe, will be the 5th woman overall across.
Good job, baby. Good job.
I just think that this one taught me a lot about how to approach racing moving forward, especially as we move into World Championships. You know, I'm not gonna get first at the World Championships, but it's okay, because I'm just gonna go there, I'm gonna have fun and do the best that I can, and smile and be positive. And as we were running alongside Niagara Falls, and it was absolutely beautiful. And I just looked over and I yelled out, I was like, this is so pretty. And the lady behind me was like, yeah, I know, isn't it? And it was just one of those moments that I don't think I would have had if I was like laser focused running super fast and suffering. Like, I think being able to shift my focus to be more like, let's just get it done and have fun, allowed me to really enjoy parts of the race that I might have not been able to enjoy.
Your top women overall, everybody in the house. We used to get them to shake the champagne, but then they, oh, I'm sticky and I gotta get in my car and everything else like that. So drink it instead when you get home. Thanks, ladies.
I also wanted to mention that while I was racing, my best friend was in Alberta racing 200 miles, and she was 2.5 days in at this point. And I just said to myself, if she's out there in the pouring rain in the wilderness running 200 miles and has not slept, I can run a half marathon with cramps. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to Spencer for filming all the content for me. He came and supported me during the race. That was awesome. And shout out to all of my friends that also completed the race and did an amazing job. And shout out to Celine for her 200-mile first place overall female finish, because that is mind-blowing. So I will see you guys all in the next one. We're gonna be doing some videos leading into Spain, specifically how the heck I'm gonna be able to do how I'm gonna be able to do 2,000 meters of climbing on the bike. Stay tuned. See you later.